Hey, everybody. John Granato, mornings on ESPN 97.5. AJ Hoffman, afternoons on ESPN 97.5. Talking a little Texans football and specifically Deshaun Watson. Chris Sims has released his top NFL QB list, and the top five are Pat Mahomes, number 1, Russell Wilson, number 2, Aaron Rodgers, number 3, Deshaun Watson, number 4, and Lamar Jackson, number 5. Do you agree, AJ, that Deshaun is the 4th best quarterback in the league?
I don't. I think Deshaun is somewhere in that 6 to 10 range. I don't think he's far off from that. I think Deshaun, more than anybody, has potential to jump up that high. But at this point, it's unrealized potential. I think right now he's a good quarterback hoping to get to elite. And one of the things we talked about yesterday on my show was the gap between the top guys and everyone else is so massive right now. Right now, I would say for this season, would I rather have Deshaun or Drew Brees? I'd probably still rather have Drew Brees. But I do think that he's in that area, but not quite in the elite.
You'd only rather have Drew Brees because he has Sean Payton. And Drew Brees has benefited. That combination has benefited greatly. I disagree wholeheartedly. I think quarterback play right now, I think more teams and more teams are better at the quarterback position than we've ever seen before. There are so few openings. Cam Newton doesn't have a job. So, and I would say this. If I threw everybody in the hopper, every NFL player, who would you take first if you draft?
For 1 year, for this year?
No, for forever. Who would you take first?
Like from now going forward, what you're asking?
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes, obviously.
Okay, number 2.
Russell Wilson.
And number 3.
Probably Lamar Jackson.
And number 4.
I don't know. I mean, Deshaun's in that conversation, certainly. Matt Ryan comes to mind.
Would you rather have Matt Ryan going forward than Deshaun Watson?
Matt Ryan's been to a Super Bowl and won an MVP, John.
Going into his 4th year in the league? Are you kidding me? With Bill O'Brien as his head coach?
Matt Ryan had Dan Quinn as his coach, John. Look at what he was doing year 4. It's not unprecedented.
No, he had Shanahan. That's how he got to the Super Bowl. So you got Bill O'Brien over here. Now, Deshaun is looking for a 3-year deal. And I can't blame him. Okay, because if Deshaun, I'm not tying my wagon to Bill O'Brien for a long-term deal. I'm going to play well. Bill O'Brien's going to give me $40 million, $120 million over the 3 years, and then I can go find somewhere else because Bill O'Brien has screwed this thing up so badly, GM-wise, and he throttles me offensively that I am going to go find a place to go and win big. I think Deshaun Watson is without a doubt the 4th best quarterback. And I would rather have him than Aaron Rodgers. I don't think Aaron Rodgers should be put above him. Now, Lamar Jackson, maybe. However, Deshaun has shown more in the postseason than Lamar Jackson has. He has choked 2 years in a row. So I'm not sure that I put Lamar Jackson ahead of Deshaun Watson.
Well, I mean, Deshaun makes one throw against Buffalo. Otherwise, he's in that same boat. I mean,
look at what the Ravens have done offensively with Lamar Jackson. They have used all of his abilities. Now, he's taken a hit. He's taken a bunch of hits, but Deshaun did that earlier in his career too. He took a lot of unnecessary hits. But they tailored their offense around his skill set. After they had Joe Flacco, who's the exact opposite of him, and look what the Ravens have done with Lamar Jackson. That's what Deshaun Watson needs. When we saw some of that with Bill O'Brien last year for the first time, using a lot of RPOs, and then it went away for some reason. I don't know why. But Deshaun's skill set, how are you saying that he's so far behind any of these guys?
I'm not saying he's so. I'm saying he's so behind.
And then there's a huge difference
because I don't see what has happened in the NFL in the last 3 years that would make you think Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson are in the same tier of quarterback. It's not even feasible to me. It doesn't.
Well, nobody's in the same tier though as Patrick Mahomes.
Is Deshaun Watson in the same tier as Russell Wilson?
Yeah. He absolutely.
I haven't seen that.
Titles. He wins division titles, and that's all Russell Wilson's doing lately. That's all he's doing. When now he doesn't have the Legion of Doom, so he's not the same guy.
Oh, now you make a good point, John, because Russell Wilson won a Super Bowl when he wasn't paid. Since he's been paid, only division titles. Deshaun hasn't won a Super Bowl. Now you're going to pay him like he's the 4th best quarterback in the league? Now you're cap strapped? You think he's going to be able to do what Russell Wilson did? I say no.
Well, you're going to blame Deshaun that he doesn't have the Legion of Doom? That he had the Legion of Boom? Are you going to tell me that the Texans defense was anywhere in the same stratosphere as that Seattle defense? So that's how Russell Wilson won a Super Bowl. I mean, you can't put that on Deshaun. All of this is because, listen, you said it yourself. If Deshaun was with Andy Reid, how much better would he be?
He'd be worlds better.
Okay, so.
But he's not. You can't pay him like he is because you're not going to get those results from him.
But you're getting results that take Deshaun off the Texans. What kind of team are they?
They're probably not very good. Pay Deshaun, and now you lose some of the other guys who are good on this team.
Who?
Now how good are you?
Who are you going to lose? Whitney Merciless, who's had half a sack in 9 games? Who are you going to lose?
If you can't build a team around Deshaun when he's on a rookie deal, how are you going to build this? This isn't a Deshaun thing. This is a Texans franchise thing. The Texans franchise is not going to succeed if they pay Deshaun like he's Patrick Mahomes, because he's not.
AJ, it's not like you're paying all these great players now. Who's the other great players on this team? JJ, who's at the end for $20 million, you're going to get rid of that.
So is there a ton of cap space, John?
They only win division titles because of Deshaun Watson. That's it. That's the only reason they win division titles.